So I want to show you the server I set up, and it'll have you start the game right here at the base, and I'll show you inside of there. Well, let me show you inside first. So it starts the game, it has you in adventure mode. And with adventure mode, you can't break any blocks. So you can't even break the grass, you can't break the blocks, you can't break my house. But we'll look at all of these buttons later. But first of all, I wanted to show you, it's a little bit like a safe house. So here's the map of the world. That's the house we have here. I'll show you some of these later. There's a village down there. And there's rooms for everybody to furnish. That's the smallest one, but it has painting. And then you can sleep in the bed there if it gets to be nighttime, if the zombies are coming out. And here are some items, some little quests. If you get 5 logs, you can get a leather armor. You could steal them, but don't steal them. You have to pay me in logs. If you want an iron pick, which is a little hard to find iron in Minecraft lately, I noticed. It takes a while. But 10 logs, you can buy an iron pick. 25 logs, buy an iron sword. There's somebody bought one already. And magic potatoes are 5 logs. And a stack of steak. I'm going to get one of those when I come back, so I don't get hungry. That one's empty. Let me know if you got any ideas. And just a little around the house. It's got a little balcony over here. So you can see it's a really nice spawn. There's some nice water, mountains over there, and lots of trees. So as you start the game, you're in adventure mode. If you just walk a little ways away from the building, and yep, and now I can break grass. So I can even come right here, chop down a tree, get 5 logs. There we go, there's 5 logs. And I'm gonna go back. I want 10 logs because I want to get some steak too. 1, 2. As you can see, I think if we get here, yeah, you can't break the blocks anymore, so you can't break my building. I made sure. And let's go upstairs and get some steak. So 5 logs, stack full of steak, 5 logs, take a leather tunic, and when you put the leather tunic on, now you have some armor. As you can see down, the little silver gray shirt by the hearts. So that's the beginning of the server. It's just this little building I'll keep adding on to, but you can come here, you can sleep, you can get some food. If you're not quite ready to go out on an adventure in the survival world, where the sun goes up, you can chop some trees, you can dig a hole, you can build something, but when the sun comes down, you need to find a bed. So maybe you can kill enough sheep, you can build your own bed, but if you don't want to kill the sheep, you can sleep in a bed here at the hotel. We need a name for our hotel. The other thing I added to the server is these buttons here. So it says here, do not take your belongings to the creative zone. There's a chest behind you. It's because if you bring any belongings, oh, that's all my creative stuff. But if you bring, say for example, this crafting table to the creative zone, you're gonna lose it. So now we're in the creative zone. As you can see here, now you can fly, you can open your inventory, you can have as much of anything as you want. So lots of blocks. Oh, pick that up. But the problem with creative is you could give yourself lots of diamond armor. Ooh, I wonder if this will come with us or not. That's a good question. But let's give us lots of diamond armor. And you can take that back to survival mode, and you don't have to actually play Minecraft. You can just cheat and use creative mode. But that's not going to work. So one is, if you try to fly away from here, if you try to fly back to town, let's see if we can see our hotel from right across the lake. No, oh, okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. Respawn. Okay, Yep, so we slept in the bed. We're good, but let's... Ooh, and it let us bring our diamond armor. That's a good... that's a good test. So that's one way to beat the system, is to... I think you're supposed to lose your inventory, and you... But let's not worry about that. Okay. So I'll have to check on it. It's supposed to teleport you back here when you try to leave. If I go in the water, can I get it to teleport me back to the center? Yeah, okay. That time it worked. I'm not sure why it turned me into adventure mode over here. Okay. That time it worked. Something strange happened there. But so it'll teleport you back here if you try to leave. But the way you can leave is if you walk near here. Now on this part it's adventure mode again. So now you can't break anything. And if you did accidentally bring your stuff, put it in the chest, I'll try to get it back to you. Okay, so if you have legitimate items you don't want to lose, put them in the chest. But it says caution, button home will clear your inventory. Click the button, you're home, and you got no free diamond armor. Okay, so we're back. And I set up some little bubbles. So when you go to these other zones, there's one for Elena, Zack Mountain, Emily Island, Kira Village. There's a cool village in the snow area. If you go to these zones, you can build things there, and then nobody else can break your stuff. So let's, for example, go to Zack Mountain. And when you come here, you'll be in survival, I think. Yeah, so you can break things here, you can build things. But if anybody else tries to walk here, cheat and get myself creative. If anybody else tries to walk here, it'll put them in adventure mode. So while they're on this mountain, and it's a very cool looking mountain, they can't break your stuff, but you can build your stuff. And so I thought it was a cool looking mountain with a little room for adventuring and caves, and it's a very big mountain. And over here, now that one's my island. I'm gonna build my stuff on that island. But I like this one. I'm not sure why, but I thought Emily might like Emily Island. So it's only got a couple trees, but if you click one of those buttons, you can come over to this island and build whatever you want. And nobody else can damage anything inside the water boundary. And let me think. There's one where I set up for Elena where she can build things in creative. I don't know if she has time to go mining and survival, but she can build things in creative and then everybody else can check it out. Tough landing. But also they can't destroy her stuff. So this would be Elena's creative zone. Look. And similarly, I believe if I try to fly out of here, it will send you right back to the center. But if you get here and you need to go home, if you accidentally brought your favorite grass seeds, you can put them in here so they won't get deleted. There. And it's set on the outside. Caution, button home will clear your inventory. And similarly, yeah, when you get near this house, when you come inside this stone circle, you cannot damage the house. So you can't break my house, you can't break my buttons, but you can put your chest stuff in the chest, teleport home, and we're back. And the last thing is, if the zombies and the creatures are too much and you just want to build and farm, and I think you can still kill the animals, but you don't want the zombies and the skeletons killing you, you can click on peaceful mode, and that will make it peaceful mode. If later you want to do some fighting, you want more excitement and danger, hit normal mode, and it'll put you back into normal mode. So I put a few cheat codes into the little hotel here. Yeah, there you can see there's Emily Island, there's Zack Mountain. I think that might just be a regular village, but I'll have to show in a later episode the snow village for Kira. Oh, and then the creative zone is out there. So there's some maps to kind of see what's around. I like this river. I want to put some boats so you can ride the boat from town to town. And that's the server. So let me know if you got any questions, if you're still trying to figure out how to play Minecraft and play survival. I'll make some more tutorials maybe with August. All right, I have to say bye. Can you wave? Oh, no. Bye.